Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better. I get better when
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we got a good one in store here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on our home team.
It's the floor. It's like ice.
On the visitor's sideline,
It's very cold. I really like it.
his guys not doing too hot. Losers of 7 of their last 9.
Warm up
His
before the
counterpart
playoffs.
on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. And they start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. To throw, it's Williams. Looking sideline incomplete.
That's what's wrong.
When you look at this defense, into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's out to
Oh, slip in the rain.
And they'll bring him down right
Yeah,
at
I hate
midfield, and he is
this
well short of the first down.
I'm gonna get it.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now
I just
on
didn't.
4th down.
I just was conservative.
Deep
So I
to
didn't want.
return is Darius Davis. This is taken at the 18. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. He gets
What's
us
that guy
into
doing?
Gibbs.
Oh my goodness.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
You're
And take
looking
this
like
to
a
the
way
side
better
of
version of
midfield before
CNC
going
now.
out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first
Actually,
down.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 23-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finds Gibbs on the check down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Baylor Tiger. Home to troops right.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got the tight end.
That ended up working out because
And he's out of
ended up
bounds.
sweeping
Almost
into
gets
the
to the
coverage
10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Set. Go. Kappa.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jameer Gibbs. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jameer Gibbs. downs as they'll start up past the 30. The Bears offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And the ball closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Look at his defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But, boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And there'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Blake Gillikin now. Returnable here for Davis. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Herbert now.
Oh, no!
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's so bad. Oh, no!
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board for a CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
The point after through the raindrops, something good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he is caught. And it will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to flip that into the flat. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Cover to an okay game.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh,
and that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Camp. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert back to the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
The 13-yard line.
Crowd right. Set. Delta. Set.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
After the mistake.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
380. Good. 380. Hey, OP. Step.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 2nd and 8.
Ray. Set. 380.
Might not work.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1-yard line.
Set. Delta. Set.
Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Herbert. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Trey Harris, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
No. Oh, no. Oh, man,
He's going
dude.
to take this all the way down inside the 40.
That was crazy.
Forget the idea of flipping the field.
Almost
They
guaranteed
have
the
now
field
put
goal.
themselves in position to score points with that big-time return.
That was big.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Williams. In trouble,
Oh,
he's
man,
taken
they got
down.
body.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Williams. It's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
You're not going to get it.
3rd and 6.
To the air, Williams. And again, back to Komet. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Here's
Oh, no.
And he is in. Touchdown.
I thought they were going to pass it.
Kyle Monungai, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage is solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 380. Go.
Here's Herbert. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Kappa. Hey, go lion. Let's go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Again, Herbert. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throw left side.
Oh, come on, a flag.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Play action. It's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. To the air again, Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is him.
Oh my goodness.
Penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So that PI call will give
Oh my God, he had a field goal.
And it'll be an untimed play as well.
Oh
now
my
half
God.
will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
7-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right now, the break.
Not a little, a lot.
So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports halftime report. Scott, take it away.
Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. Okay, Brandon, thank you. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. And this is Patrick Mahomes on target to Xavier Worthy. 15 yards for the touchdown. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Isaac Teslaw. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get it. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Rams get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Packers. And it's CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Niners get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we didn't even play. We always are really but only 6.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown.
Darius Davis out of the half.
Pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean?
Showing why.
It means focusing on it. All aspects of
fish out of water.
It's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Dances by him. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it? Great job of rounding him up and bringing him down.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Oh, it stays up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Davis now to return it. 31 yards on the punt there. And they will take over first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
12.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
Oh my God, he's out.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
No, his defense is hard.
Jameer Gibbs, his 21st touchdown of the
So
season.
going.
And his guys are
The
going to
celebration is that. The very demonic celebration.
That was a great cut to the outside there.
The big one like that, and you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it.
I was
They
trying
did a
to
nice job on him in the first
trying to
half.
hold
There
it
were a couple
to
of
the
occasions where he felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
extra point try now from Dicker. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Hell no.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 31, here's a second down and 9. Play action. Now Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Second catch for him today, and he'll wind up a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
10 more there and another first down. Looking to throw is Williams. Got a man
Oh,
him
my
in stride.
God.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Second one.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. He's going to try and do this himself. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Throwing is Williams. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now. Standing right around the midfield stripe.
Touchdown.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now it's Gibbs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Lion. Ready.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ray. Set. Grenade it. Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground and attack. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So,
Back now here on EA Sports.
You don't have an answer for your offense?
As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
You still have answers.
my defense is going to be good, so.
The sacks? I don't know, the sack number is pretty high.
Second and 10.
Cap.
Now it's Herbert. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oi!
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Williams going to look to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football.
Exactly, they're going for 2 weeks.
Turnover on downs. And Gibbs has it. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of 6.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Well, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after we pace is down. He's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Come on, come on. Hey, Bronco 80.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That one caught by Rice. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
At the 14-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Complete to Obande Gadsden. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, really?
Intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
He was open to it.
And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, here's Williams. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete.
Williams on the floor again.
Just as he was letting that go, that could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example.
Oh my God, I'm getting down.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He'll get this out to Tootin. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Big run from Gibbs.
So for the home team here, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll